Hello, DTB, DeathToBoredom, and it's day 24 of the mountain training, and I have to say that, you know, I'm reminded of back in my game addiction days when I played a lot of games back then, okay? Like, I really, really no-lifed it back then, and, yeah, like, it feels like I'm no-lifing it right now. Like, just like back then. But, like, it's not as bad, but, like, it's pretty bad anyway. Like, it doesn't even matter that it's not as bad, kind of thing. But, yeah, I'm on copium, you know? Uh, like, I didn't get much drawing done. Uh, I did eat a little bit more. Uh, and, like, yeah, okay, so Genshin, right? So there's this like the content in quotes got harder. Uh and you know, everybody's complaining and all that. But you know, there are YouTubers that like, you know, they get creative. Um especially there's this one I Win to Lose Gaming. Yeah, he's really, really good. Okay, like if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have beaten it. I wouldn't have gotten 9 stars on floor 12. Because it truly is because of him. Like, I mean, I would have given up just because I didn't want to put in the time into it, but you know, when I watched that video after I couldn't 9 star the Spiral Abyss, I was like, it gave me ideas, you know. I had ideas. And I really wanted to play them out. And I'm the kind of guy that just has to go through with it. Like I have to do it. Or else I can like my entire day it'll just be spent wondering what could have been, and like I wouldn't get anything done kind of thing because it's like I'm too distracted. I know it sounds like it's just an excuse though, but trust me, like, yeah, it's just happened way too many times that I can't let it go. Like, I would I procrastinate so much, and it's like it wouldn't even make a difference. At least now that I gone through with it, I won't. I'll feel. I feel some achievement. Yeah. So I feel some achievement even though it still doesn't feel as good as if I didn't even know about it at all though. Like it's just one of those things. But I mean in the end though, uh you know, this what can I say? This is what I'm good at, you know, kind of thing. But yeah. Let's see. I mean, it's whatever. Like these are the kind of things where you don't even like you, I don't think about it. You know, just don't think about it anymore. What's done is done, and it's there's no point in complicating things. Okay, like when you try stuff and you don't get the results you want, then most likely even if you try again, it won't work out. But like now, obviously, it's there are exceptions, obviously, but uh the best times to be going through change is when you really feel like you can change, basically. And times like those are really good examples are when you're being taught, you know, like someone's teaching you. Uh, for example, like, oh, I want to learn Japanese, or like, I'm just like one step away from truly understanding the fundamentals of Japanese, and I had no one to help me with it. I don't know where to go, right? But then I got a teacher, I got a mentor, because I wanted to translate for a game, and they decided to teach me while the game was still fresh. And so, you know, because like I showed a lot of initiative, you know, I was like, I really want to learn some Japanese to translate. Can you teach me? You know, I want to translate, and that was, you know, that was they they took me under their wing. But in any case, though, yeah. So and then I learned a lot from there, right? So boom, it's like that's when you know you can get the greatest change, right? Like that's when you know you can change. That's one example. Another example is just having the initiative and like uh and going through the hard work. If you're that type of person that doesn't do hard work, that tries to avoid it by any means or whatever, then you're most likely going to just stay in a rut, or I think that's what it's called, right? A rut. Um, and obviously that's not good at all, right? Like if you want to improve, then unfortunately it's not gonna happen until you put in the mindset to get yourself into doing hard work and then doing the hard work and then just like working, right? Like just go through the grinding mindset. And you know, the longer that you're not doing any work at all, the harder it will be to get out of this disgusting system where you're doing nothing, you know? So apathy is the enemy, laziness is the enemy. Uh like just having like when you gotta work on yourself, passion really is needed, honestly. I don't. I personally do not believe that one can improve without motivation. You know, like unless you're forced to. Like, oh, being in the army, you have to get up like freaking 5 a.m. in the morning every day or whatever, and get into training, get your butt into training, and all this crap. You know, is like against your own will kind of thing. And it's the same as school, you know, you go to school, even though you hate it, but the thing is that there's no point in hating it, honestly. I'm just gonna have to say it, like, you gotta, like, your life will always be better if you just try to have fun, you know? Even if it isn't fun at first, you look for that fun. You look for the good stuff, you know? You look for what keeps you going, I guess. Um, and then at the same time, that's also hard. But you know, the point is to always just have a roadmap. Okay, so like, what's your reason for going? Oh, you don't have a reason. Well, you're gonna have to look for a reason then. And to look for a reason, you have to, well, have a, a good mindset, honestly. So you have to learn to appreciate things, you know, in life. I had to learn to appreciate like just having any good in the world, really. And any time that anybody puts in any effort in, like, you know, doing some good or doing something for others, you know, I'm grateful for it, because like for a lot of my life people don't want to do anything for others, and Like I felt so out of place. Or like I felt like I'm too much as a result, you know? Like I I don't fit in the case that I'm the only one that's trying to help people and nobody's trying to help others that I'm around, you know, uh, uh, uh like you'll find that all the time there are always like people that are just only paying attention to their own things. They just want to do their own things, you know. Or like they don't think to like uh show some I mean I would say compassion, but like just be, you know, observant and notice like, oh, this is happening, and then do something about it, kind of thing. Like, oh, this person is alone, I wonder why. Oh, what, like, let's try talking to them, you know, like let's try seeing what's up with them or whatever. Or like, oh, this person seems down, I wonder why. Like, let's go talk to them and see what's up, you know. Like, just talking to them would like make their day, you know. I feel like that'd be the case. I mean, that's usually the case from what I've seen, at least. Um, and I don't know. It's like I've done it myself as well, of course. But but then it's like when it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the more the merrier, basically. Like if more people joined in on like this kind of mindset, you know, like just talking to people who are like, you know, not doing well or whatever, or like you notice something is wrong, kind of thing. It's like you talk or get involved, you know. But there are times, you know, when you do get involved and it's like you only end up getting hurt. I understand that. I've been there many times, right? But I still think that uh, it's worth it to just try. Um, and like it's not like you'll stay blind to it forever, right? It's like you're just gaining experience. Like, oh yeah, this person turned out to be pretty weird, pretty crazy, pretty like cuckoo head, you know? Like I won't get involved with those kinds of people anymore. Like, you know, you just learn who to not get involved with, right? Who to not help, what you've already seen. It's like, yeah, sure, like they wasted your day or whatever, but you know, what's what really is one day or so compared to like the rest of your life, right? I had a friend that apparently like, so she plays FF14 and she was complaining to me about how it's taken like 150 days to do this raid or something with this group. And I'm uh, like that's like a lot of time wasted, a lot of your days wasted because like it takes like what 3 hours or something per day, 4 hours per day. Like, that's just insane. I mean, like I thought that I had it bad, but it's like her life is Final Fantasy 14 and her job. Like that's all she told me. Uh, Now obviously, you know, there are other things to be had, but uh, you know, when that's basically the gist of it, or you know, that's even just over 50% of it, I would have to say. I mean, that's usually gonna be the case when it's your job and the game. Like the game is taking 4 hours of your life, and then like the job is taking like 8 hours of your life, kind of thing, right? um, but yeah, I mean, oh, but it's not like I'm not saying like her life is bad or anything, okay? Everybody chooses how they live their life. As long as they're happy, that's all that really matters. That's that's what I always say. The only thing that truly matters is if you're happy. If you're happy with your life not improving, if you know what's ahead, if you're aware, okay? As long as you're aware, then I then and you still have the same resolve, then I'm fine with whatever, I just want you to know what's up. That's it. Want you to know so that you don't live with regret, because to live in ignorance is to then regret later. Okay, because you could have done something right, but like you didn't make a point to. In any case, yeah, I'm the kind of guy that just wants people to be aware of how they live their life, and then they come to their own conclusions of what their happiness is. And like, not everybody, even knows what their happiness is, right? So there's that as well. It's like, gotta find your happiness, and like, you know, just just want that for you. Want that for myself, obviously too. But yeah, just saying. Anyway, I think that's enough. I improved on the drawing today, but it's still not up to par, I would have to say. Still a few slight tweaks and changes that need to be made, right? The body in itself, like, although one could say that there's not too many things wrong with it, but like for me, I don't understand these legs. I don't understand at all. I've never really drawn muscular guy legs, so that's why I'm having trouble with it. And then obviously this foot is bigger than this foot, right? And then this hand is meant to be like large. Um that's a that's a trait of his, to have really large hands. Um let's see. But like I do also need it to like look good though, okay? So uh I am looking into that still. Um what else? Oh. Uh. Did I even make anything else? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, that's that's all. That's all I have for today. I did also make a video with this face, drawing this face, because someone on Twitter's was like going like they're having trouble with drawing circles or whatever, right? Because they kept on redrawing the circle over and over and over again, but the way to really draw a circle, uh if you can't get it the first few times right, is to just fix it after you've drawn it, like to a degree. It's like when you're happy, and when it's good enough, okay? Like, you made it good enough, but like the ends are still like really hard to deal with, and that's just how it is anyway. But yeah, so I showed a way that would get the job done anyway. But whether they take it or not, that's up to them, and they probably won't take it because I didn't get a response. But yeah, I mean, I just try, you know. Uh, and it's one of those things, where you tried to help, but instead you got hurt, I guess, kind of thing. It's like I tried, I made a video to show them, and they may not even see it. Like they like all that effort for nothing, kind of thing. It wasn't too much effort though. Okay, so I chose my battle, right? And I may have lost it, but I did gain experience. Okay, so yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, I gained experience in that I tried something that I've never really done before, and it's just that's good. Good to try something new, and then if I can keep going with it, that's also good too. Just just because I think that the way that I made it was a pretty efficient use of my time. Um, and like I went over a really important detail. In my opinion, is very important anyway. But yeah, you know, I just do what I can. Yep, all there is to it. But yeah, I hope you have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Uh, I'll keep like trying. Like I will say though that it wasn't too like like today wasn't as bad as yesterday at least. I it might be a slow way down, but as long as I keep trying, I'll eventually get there. Okay, that's all there is to it. I just keep trying until I get there. That's all there is to it. Fake it till you make it. No, it's not fake it till you make it. But I am on copium though. I am on copium.